Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are on the Texas Brazos Trail in Temple to take a look at the Temple Railroad and Heritage Museum. It's the old Santa Fe Depot, not depot like I used to say it when I was a kid, but it's an old train station that used to be pretty popular here in Temple. It was important to the area, so this museum showcases its long history. That's no longer in operation here, but you do get to witness what it used to be like. Look at that grand old hall. And you get to go to the second floor and see the museum that showcases a lot of the old train stuff. Gives you the history of the area. There used to be a hotel there that catered to the people on the railroad. It's no longer there, but you get to learn a little bit about the history, plus some local history as well. Get to learn about the doctors in the area, the dentists, the workers. It pretty much tells you the whole history of Temple and the area and the golden age of train travel. Look at how fancy that looks. I definitely would have loved train travel back then. I would love train travel now, but it's not as flashy as it used to be. And that's what a caboose looks like. I always wondered what it looked like on the inside. But you get to roam around, take a look at some of the areas. These are some lanterns, and it gives you a little card on how to signal like a professional train lantern communicator. There I am practicing because I like to practice just in case I get called upon to direct a train. You never know. You never know. I think I did a good job at it though. And Morse code was also important back then, so that's what they would use to communicate between the lines. And you also get to see some of the railroad history of the area and some of the machinery that they use that is completely obsolete now, like those chalkboards and um, these nails that they would hammer. They each had a sign on it, and you would get to know when and where and how that train track was built or replaced. It's pretty ingenious. Also, you can't have a Texas museum without a creepy doll. Look at that creepy doll. Look at its soulless stare. And I've always enjoyed seeing these train tracks, these train setups that people make, these little miniature towns and everything. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of work, a lot of patience, and it's definitely a hobby that you should try sometime. And then out back, you have some of the trains. You have a caboose, which you can't go into, unfortunately, and nice little park area where you can enjoy your day. Tells you a bit more about the Santa Fe train tracks, and it lets you go into one of them to see what life was like in there. And those are lookout towers. And there's the train depot. It's a beautiful building. I wish it was active. I wish trains were a bit more popular, like in Europe, but they're not quite as popular here. And here's this awesome train. I could not get enough of it. You get to walk around, experience some of it. And that's an actual train because the tracks are still working. But that's more of an electric train. It's not a steam train or a coal train or anything like that. But look at this beauty. Look how powerful it looks. No wonder Superman could take on it. But you go there and you see some of these knobs and you're thinking, yeah, you know what? I can't do this job. Like, how do you know which knob to push and pull? Anyways, that's the Temple Museum for you. Hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.